You might have noticed that the world right now is polarizing big time. So we have the truthers, the people that are awake, that are staying in their heart, trying to hold and stabilize the highest timelines for all of humanity, that are getting kind of frustrated with trying to wake everybody up. And you have the people that are trying their hardest to stay in their ego, to not wake up, to be in fear. And those people are being completely annoyed by all the truthers and all the people trying to expose everything. So you'll see a big separation going on right now as we move into December 21st. It's a worldwide Kundalini awakening for the entire planet, for everyone. Even the people that are trying their hardest not to wake up, that are dismissing everything going on right now in the world and in their own life. Mother Earth has already chosen the ascension path. Humanity, we are the cells of the planet. We must also ascend. So we need to make sure we are moving into this gateway and beyond in the highest timeline possible. How do we do this? There's many different ways. So today I'm going to tell you so many different things. Don't skip the video halfway because you're going to miss out on so many things that I'll be talking about. I'm going to cram a lot into this video. What most people don't realize is Saturn and Jupiter are inside our bodies. They are our chakras. Saturn being our root chakra and Jupiter being our sacral chakra. When we have two chakras aligning in a vertical column, Saturn and Jupiter, we now have movement upwards. So the entire planet will go from a focus of the survival mechanisms and just trying to get by to expressing ourselves. So when we talk about Saturn and Jupiter coming together, a beginning of a Kundalini activation for the entire world, anyone that's existing in their root chakra, they exist from pure survival mechanisms. So again, you're going to be seeing things amplified. People are going to be freaking out. They're going to be in a lot of fear. They're in that fight or flight. And this is all clearing from them. So again, we don't want to be the target of that. We want to allow people to be on their own journey to heal and not be taking on that for them. So this is really the turning point for starseeds and people that are awake, is we need to be focusing on our own path, on getting to our highest level. So again, then we can help everyone else. And you do this by healing yourself first. So you have to allow others to be on their own journey, to go through their own path of ascension. Some like to hit rock bottom and go further and further down and be in that place for many years. You have to let people choose their own path. I know it's really hard for us when we feel like we just want to save everybody. We just want to allow everyone to be in the highest timelines, to go through the gateway into 5D New Earth. But we have to let everything go right now. We need to really be working on our own root chakra and sacral chakra right now in order to come through the gateway in the highest timeline, as we literally, the biggest transformation of this entire planet is happening right now. Not in the future, now. When we talk about the root chakra, we talk about fight or flight mechanisms, survival, stability, groundedness. So anything that we can help to heal our root chakra right now, it's going to be so much easier for us as we move through this gateway happening right now. Again, we also have the full solar eclipse happening tomorrow as well. So this is so many things happening, amplifying everything. So our root chakra, our survival mechanisms are going to be activated. So the more that we can make sure that that's cleared out, the less drama and chaos is going to ensue for ourselves. So if you're concerned about just your own survival right now, maybe you are in a situation that is not safe. We're going to be looking at a lot of that right now. Of course, with the whole thing going on in the world, a lot of people are not feeling secure or stable with their situation. So not just with other people, but in just their ability to get by, you know, financially, things like that. So when those things come up, and again, also addictions likes to sit in the root chakra. When we have something come up, instead of just reaching for that pill to calm us down, or that joint, or that drink, or that habit, instead, if we can allow those feelings of those fears, those massive energies that are stuck in us to come up, to be felt, they are processed and they're removed from your body forever. If you numb them when they come up and you fight them and you blame everybody else and you think it's everyone else that's causing your insecurity with your life, you know, it's those people not wearing the mask that's making you upset. No, it's your own energy inside yourself that's making you upset. So when we allow things to come up in us and we feel them, they are removed. So the more that you can clear out the root chakra, which is represented by Saturn, as we head into December 21st, when Saturn and Jupiter line up, our own chakras are lining up, which is a Kundalini activation, moving upwards to the next chakra. You're going to be going through life so much easier. You're going to be riding the wave in the center of it, not in the chaos, but in the stillness, because you feel safe within your own body, within your own life stream. We can clear and balance our root chakra many, many ways. So we can do this with the easiest way, eating pure, having maybe a mini fast for a day or two, for a couple days. We can really heal our colon and our intestines. And this gives so much automatic healing to the body and allows you to be so much more grounded and in your body, feeling safe than anything else. It's the easiest thing to do. Again, no one wants to give up their treats and all their bad habits, but it's the easiest thing to do. In a couple days, you will have a massive shift. If you can do, like I said, a fast, eating pure, possibly a colonic or a colon hydrotherapy, anything to wash away the years of built up cellular debris in our colon and in our intestines. So it's not just the food, the old food that's stuck in there, it's a lot of just stuff, emotions, those fight or flight, shocking, fear mechanisms that we can remove. And then you're just not going to be feeling as much of the fear of everyone else. When we remove the things inside ourselves, we don't resonate with that outside of ourselves anymore. So you won't even notice that everyone is flipping out if you are safe within your own body. You are safe within your own consciousness stream. The more that we can let go of things that are not serving our new life, as we move through and enter our new life after December 21st, the easier the transition will be. So another really easy way to balance and cleanse out our root chakra so we feel a lot more stable and calm is simply grounding ourselves. So going into nature, doing breath work, doing intention setting where you feel that you are a tree with massive roots growing, stabilizing you right down deep into the middle of the earth. You can do it so many different ways, but the more that you can let go and ground and have that stable root system, the better you're going to feel. Let's talk about Jupiter, which represents our sacral chakra. This is all about things like expression, creativity, emotions, our ability to be free, to express ourselves. So it's also our ability to manifest abundance, money. So it represents a lot of things, expansion into the new. And of course, our sexual side and procreation. So it's everything, it's a lot of things. So as Saturn and Jupiter line up, the energy moves upwards from the root chakra into the sacral. Now we have a lot of new things being activated. So ask yourself, Are you expressing yourself in this life? Are you being who you were meant to be? Or are you just working to pay the bills? So a big thing is freedom. Are you feeling hindered by responsibilities, by people, by limitations, by money, anything, a job that's just sucking you dry with your time, your energy? So just ask yourself, how are you not free? Where are you limiting yourself in your life? Where are your resources being leaked? So whether it's time, energy, whether it's money, a lot of us just work to pay the bills because we buy so much stuff. We have so many bills, we need to just keep working just to keep the rat race going. Also with our ability to be free, to not be stuck at home. We need to be analyzing everything in your life that is preventing you from living your freest expression, being creative. So are you expressing your soul through your human self? Are you doing stuff that brings that passion and that spark to your life? Or are you just doing stuff because you've always done it, because it's comfortable? Jupiter also represents our emotions and our ability to express ourselves. So are you in a life where you can express yourself freely? You can't be your authentic self. You live in the car hood and looking at the truth right now in our own life, because everyone's going to be going through this. We have our survival root chakra activated at the same time as our Jupiter sacral chakra, our emotional body, our expression. People are going to be expressing emotions big time, especially people that have not done the work. They're going to be exploding with rage or with fear. So this is also why we're having a separation of people right now, because the people that are going to be really purging, getting out those emotions, the people that have done a lot of work are not going to want to be around that. So everything is coming up for our greatest change in our life, but people don't want to look at it. But they have to. There's no going back. If you've made it this far, you are meant to ascend. Period. Simple as that. Your human self might claw its way to prevent it. Your ego might try to prevent it, but your soul self knows. So the more that we can balance and clear away these emotions that are stuck, these things in our outside world that are preventing us from expressing ourselves. So again, maybe you've been hiding a secret. Maybe you've been going through life just doing. Everything needs to come out in the open right now. So anything inhibiting your ability to manifest abundance will be looked at. Everything to do with survival will be looked at. All these emotions that are stuck in you, no more numbing them. They'll be looked at. So the more that we can clear and cleanse and purify these chakras before we get into the gateway, we're going to be manifesting so much more amazing things for ourselves. After December 21st, it's going to be easy. Even if you're at the place where you have no idea you're lost, well, we all know what we don't want. It's pretty easy to see. So move away from things, from people, places, routines that are draining you, that you don't want. And every time you let go of something that you don't want, that is not serving your greatest purpose in this life, you start allowing new to move in. And the new will be more aligned to your soul, to that thing that sparks joy for you in your heart, that brings that passion out. We need to be eliminating ourselves from burdens, from things holding us back, from fears, from survival mechanisms, and trust the universe right now. Trust that what is coming is for your greatest purpose. Allow things that are dropping out of your life to be gone, because in a few short weeks or months, you will know why that person or that job or that place, that home, was removed from your life. If you're still numbing yourself, still trying to avoid the work, things are going to be a lot harder as they amplify after December 21st. So we're also going to be experiencing a lot of ascension symptoms. Again, I have a whole nother video on ascension symptoms. Please watch that if you're concerned that you know what, you are likely actually just purging to get your body ready to ascend. And I will also be doing a 10-part series on ascension symptoms, all different things, focusing on one body part, for example, eyes, spine, maybe talking about things like vertigo, certain symptoms that people are really asking me about. So that'll be coming up next week. I'll start those. So please subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already. I talk about everything from ascension, 5D New Earth, spirituality. Now for the good part. The more that we can clear away our issues regarding our root chakra, our survival, our stability, and our sacral chakra to do with our creativity, our expression, our emotional body, the more that we can clear those out, the more that our real, authentic truth will come through. So then we're able to figure out what actually feeds our soul, what we actually want to be focusing on in the future. It doesn't matter what job or what career you've built up for so many decades, it has to go if it's not bringing you that life force, that enjoyment every single day, not because it pays the bills, but because it feeds your soul. Everything needs to go right now that is not feeding your soul or making you feel free, calm, relaxed. Anything inhibiting you from just being, not doing, being needs to be gone. This is also why we're going to be simplifying and removing a lot of the stuff in our life that's draining us, that we're paying for all the time. So the more that we can clear out all the stuff, all the traumas, all the stuff that's preventing our root and our sacral chakras from being completely open, the more that the amazing new energies, the new ideas, the new inspirations, the new passion for life will come through. The new ability to express ourselves the way that we are meant to express ourselves in this life. We didn't come here to work like slaves. We came here to express our individual soul's energy, to help others, to spread the light and the love to others. Whenever you do something that is your passion, your energy is excited, is amplified. People feel that. So figure out what is hindering that and move away from those things and start moving towards things that bring you that passion, that bring you that light. Move away from relationships. Again, the sacral is also our relationships and our emotions, our sexual energies. So if you're with someone, even though it's been decades, if that person is not feeding your soul, if that person is hindering you from being your authentic self, we really need to be looking at everything right now. It's going to be very hard to transition, but in the long term, you're going to be so grateful you did. So we need to be looking at everything. Am I in a situation, in a relationship, in an environment where I can express myself fully to my greatest ability? Or am I feeling like I can't speak up? Am I feeling like I can't speak my truth? So start asking yourself everything right now. And same as being safe in your body. If you're always leaving your body every time something happens because you're always in a fight or flight stress response, things are going to be amplified as we get into December 21st. So don't think that things will just easily go away. They're not going to go away. Wherever vibration you're at as we head into the gateway, which is, if the gateway is already open, we are moving through, essentially moving upwards through the amazing new life that's on the other side. We need to be aligning ourselves to our truth. So I know you can do it.